A lecture on science for children at Christmas. Hi, I'm David Bell. Welcome to the far country from kiwiconnexion.nz. In the southern hemisphere, we're celebrating midwinter. Our Christmas comes in summer, so a lecture for children on a hot summer's morning on Christmas Day, well, the idea seemed ridiculous, but I decided to try it. After all, it wasn't a new idea. It's a very significant history behind it, but there was a gnawing doubt in my mind. Could I get the children on my side? The idea that this coming Christmas Day at church at 9 o'clock they'd have a lecture, even if it was a very brief lecture, didn't sound very appealing. Even worse, what if parents and grandparents didn't accept it? I wondered. And what the rest of the congregation who didn't have direct family at the service, what would they make of it? After all, a science lecture as a sermon on Christmas Day sounds terrible, even an abomination unto the Lord. Despite the doubts, I was determined to try it at least this once. I needn't have worried. It was sort of a runaway success. Dozens and dozens of young children were in church that Christmas morning. Most brought a present to show and tell. We sang the usual carols, read the familiar stories, and then the lecture began. I set myself a strict time limit, 10 minutes. I set myself also the goal of communicating with the 10 years old age group. So all the words and concepts had to be appropriate to that group. This is what I did. I told the story of the young scientist Michael Faraday, who had strong Christian ideals and a powerful faith. He was an apprentice to a bookbinder. Eventually he became an assistant to the great chemist Humphrey Davy. But because of the English class structure, he was often treated as an outsider. But his Christian faith kept him on track. His beliefs about God and his trust in the goodness of God's creation were very, very important to him. Faraday's scientific insights grew stronger and stronger as he grew older. In 1824, he was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society. He became one of the great experimental scientists of the time, who contributed to our understandings of electricity, magnetism, and chemistry. Yet today, he's often remembered for initiating lectures for children at Christmas. They're given at the Royal Institution in London, talks on the wonders of science and the miracles of creation. Today, the most quoted of those lectures is on how to observe the flame of a lighted candle. And so that's what I did. For 5 or so minutes into the sermon, we did just that experiment at Trinity-at-Waiake, which is about as far away from Faraday's London in space as you can get, and 2 centuries ago as well. We did the experiment with the Advent candles to show how they burned up the oxygen. Like thousands of scientists and pastors around the world who've also done it, I reenacted Faraday's enthusiastic insights to children. And subsequently, I'm sure that every Christmas, the theological insight, the theological gift of incarnation, will have resounding echoes, along with a myriad of scientific insights in the minds of those kids. The Faraday lectures changed the way we can think about children in church, and what we teach them, and how. There are many gifts and insights to be drawn from the world's Christmas stocking. Do subscribe to the channel to get your weekly video updates, and thanks for watching.